Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. Okay, guys, so if you did not catch our, well, hot messy topics with So Bad It's Good with Ryan Bailey, then definitely go be a part of the replay crew. Also, I have been announcing all week that I am well, actually, Jason, a few other people are throwing my birthday party on July 6th. That's a Saturday night. I know it's July 4th weekend. It's in downtown Charleston on King Street. Guys, it will be so much fun. They are pulling out all the stops, and I want everyone to come. But if you're coming, the space is limited. So make sure that you RSVP to ASST@upandadamlive.com. I want to make sure that you have a table before anybody else because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. So, yeah, you guys get it. With that, let's get into the Vanderpump Rules of it all. Smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys, so we have to start with the Max Boyens of it all. Oif, before we get into the rest of the ish. So, thank you to Reality Blurb, Max Boyens blasted Ken Todd and opened up about his exit from TomTom during a recent Q&A with fans. It was years after his departure from the restaurant, which is owned by Ken and Lisa, Tom and Tom. He admitted that he quit working at TomTom in 2021 after Ken allegedly refused to pay him. I left the bar because I didn't like working there anymore and because Ken owed me money. He owed me about $8,000 and he didn't pay me. And I had to get a lawyer involved and then he paid me. You know what he said? He said, "I'm not paying you because you deserve it. I'm paying you out of goodwill." Max then noted that it's all fine now, stating that the dispute happened years ago. But as Vanderpump Rules fans will recall, Max joined the cast for its 8th season before getting the boot shortly thereafter, along with Stassi, Kristen, Brett Caprioni, and this was all due to the past races tweets. And however, after his June 2020 firing, he continued to work at TomTom for months. Then in May of 2021, it was noted that he parted ways with the restaurant following a disagreement with Ken and Lisa. They wouldn't give him health insurance or the salary that he wanted. Lisa doesn't provide any of her staffers with health care. And after years and years of hard work, he had enough when they still wouldn't even value him enough for health insurance. Um, I do want to say really quick, I don't know Max's specific experience with this at TomTom. I do know that my husband ran Pump and we didn't have health insurance until he started managing Pump, and then he did have health insurance. So my husband did have health insurance. I can just say that. And that's, again, not trying to take anything away from Max because I don't know the situation at TomTom. I was a server and I definitely didn't have health insurance, but I don't think I wasn't trying to have health insurance. You know what I mean? Like it was a very ignorant time for me of like, oh, I don't want that coming out of my paycheck or, oh, you know, and I think, or maybe I did. I'm not sure. I just know Jason did for a fact. That's all I'm going to say. That's what I know. Oif. As for how much he was making during the short-lived stint on Vanderpump Rules, Max revealed on an episode of my channel back in 2023 that he was paid around $4,000. What he said, if you guys don't remember, they paid me little to nothing. As a new cast member, you don't make episodic pay. You don't get paid per episode. It's just a flat rate. It's not a lot at all. It just gets you by. And they also pay you the money in increments. It was tough because I was spending a lot of money. I had to buy a lot of clothes because I don't want to be wearing the same clothes every episode. And I'm blowing all this money on new clothes. I have to fly places with the cast, and I'm spending money when it's my turn to buy drinks for everybody. Now, although Max is no longer featured on the show, his hookup with Katie Maloney was a hot topic on season 11, mainly due to his close friendship with Tom Short. So he has been talked about. We can say that. He's been talked about. But speaking of talking about some of the cast of Vanderpump Rules, well, we got to get into the Lala Kent of it all. Tasteofreality.com said Lala Kent has allegedly been actively campaigning to cross over from Vanderpump Rules to the Valley. Unfortunately for the former Sir hostess, she seemingly, I guess, is hard up for cash. Now, also, people want to know, did Lala get fired from Vanderpump Rules? So pay attention to the wording of the leak. According to a blind item that was revealed, this is now a former bar star, now former is what they said, has been nonstop texting and calling producers to add her to another bar show. She is desperate for money. The blind item was confirmed to be about Lauren from Utah. In case you guys missed it, in a blind item reveal from Crazy Days and Nights, the anonymous tipster named Lauren from Utah Bravo as the former sugar baby who thought she was going to get her own spinoff on the network to discuss her life event. Allegedly, Lala isn't getting a spinoff because her Q ratings, quarter ratings, are not good enough. FYI, a Q rating is a scale measuring the popularity of a person or thing, typically based on dividing assessment of familiarity by an assessment of favorable opinion. In other words, Lala isn't likable enough to carry her own show. But it looks like Lauren from Utah's Q rating is affecting her getting cast on an ensemble show as well. But now they're calling her house poor. On an episode of the Give Them Lala podcast, the expectant mother shared why she purchased a $3.1 million home in the Valley. She said, "Let me be very clear. I bought my house in the Valley because it's all I could afford. I would have liked to have been in Beverly Hills Flats, bitch, but I can't afford it yet." But regarding the rumor of Lala relocating to get a gig on Vanderpump Rules spinoff show, she said, "I did not move to the Valley because I want to be on the Valley. I moved there because that's what I could afford." And Bravo TV fans did react to this. The Valley is good without Lala or Sheena. Another one said, "Buying a house you can't afford with income you haven't earned yet? What could possibly go wrong? This is so false and ridiculous. Look up her business financials." Another one said, "Love Lala. Bring her, Sheena, and Stassi to the Valley with their beautiful families. Go be a mom. That's all you've talked about. Like, focus on that." Last two, "I don't want to hear her on my TV ever again. Hard pass. And I used to love Lala, but this past season, the Green Eyes monster took over and it wasn't a good look for her." I mean, people are not here to celebrate, la la. La 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 la. Don't even know why I did that, but this is awkward. But yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Speaking of which, so Lisa Vanderpump went on Amanda Hirsch's Not Skinny But Not Fat podcast, and she named Stassi Schroeder and James Kennedy as two of the most polarizing reality TV stars that she's ever worked with. And James, I'm sure, is loving it. Stassi, I'm sure, is loving it. But Jax Taylor was not. He is now speaking out about it, and I'm going to play the clip for you. Here we go. I always love playing a good clip. Copy. Paste. Pause. Here we go. Present share screen. Thank you to Bywig. Hello, Drama.
Recently did Not Skinny Not Fat's podcast, and on one of the clips that I saw on her IG today, it was Lisa saying that she thinks that James Kennedy is the most interesting reality star that she's worked with, and then she took it back, or she didn't take it back, but she was like, "Well, James and Stassi." What do you think about that, Jax?
Really? I'm a little
so
upset
mad that you were named
because, like, she used to tell me that I was the most interesting. Like, she's like, "You are reality TV gold."
I had to save this for the podcast to get your actual reaction.
I'm a little taken back, but I'm also not surprised. Lisa just kind of, she's Lisa, you know, and I'm a little taken back because we've had some kind of one-on-ones, but I think down deep, she has to say certain things. I feel like that deep down, I'm her favorite. She just doesn't want to say it.
You are still the number one guy in the group.
I will always be the number one guy in the group, no matter what.
Tell us how you really feel. I wanted to get your reaction.
Hey, no, that's fine. I don't. I think they're both successful, but I don't understand interesting. I think they're just normal people. I don't think they've done anything to say why they're interesting.
James is great TV, and so is Stassi, but so are you, and so am I. Sheesh.
Yeah, everybody's great TV. I want something in particular about all the people that she's worked with on Housewives, The Valley. Why are they? Give me examples.
That's why I wanted your reaction.
I would like the example. I'm like, oh, because if you can justify that to me, great. But you can't just say names without saying, okay, this is why.
You are hilarious. You're so butthurt.
I'm a little butthurt.
We said butthurt at the same time.
I'm butthurt.
You are so butthurt.
Maybe I'm just getting old, you know? Maybe it's just time for me to pass the torch, which I already did pass the torch.
Would you ever?
Okay. Well, I agree with Brittany. It sounds like he's a little bit butthurt, but I want to hear what you guys think. Pop off in the comment section. Guys, if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed. And don't forget that we are doing my birthday downtown Charleston on King Street at Lamar's, and that's going to be at 9:30 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, July 6th. So make sure to RSVP at ASST@upandadamlive.com if you're coming. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.